We're here at the historic Don Strange Ranch in Texas to introduce Sterno charcoal lighter and cooking in the great outdoors. I'm here with Tom Green, Vice President of Operations for Don Strange Catering in Texas. We're here to talk about Sterno charcoal lighter and charcoal cooking. Tom, what is the first thing that people think of when they hear the name Don Strange Catering?
When people hear Don Strange, they think of world-class events and, more importantly, world-class outdoor grilling.
So how many events do you do out here at the ranch every year?
Between 400 and 500 events a year.
And what's the largest group you've had?
33,000.
Oh, wow. So how many pounds of charcoal do you actually go through in a year?
Typically, we go through right around 250,000 pounds of charcoal in a year.
So let's talk about the type of grill you use.
So what we typically like to use is a barrel pit that's portable, that allows us to go just about anywhere so that we can cook in almost any environment.
So a grill like this, how many pounds of charcoal does it take, or how many large bags?
Usually we use somewhere in between 20 to 40 pounds. In a pit like this, we'll start with about 40 pounds of charcoal.
Okay, and so when it's in the pit, do you actually pile it to one side like you would at home, or do you spread it all out?
We normally like to spread it out. That way it allows for an even cooking surface all the way across the grill.
There are a number of different types of charcoal out there. Let's talk about a couple of them. What do we have here?
Here we have lump hardwood charcoal. Now these light very fast, they burn very hot, but unfortunately they don't burn very long.
Okay, what do we have here?
And here we have the charcoal briquettes. These also light very quickly, they burn very hot, but they last much longer.
So for an operation like you have here at Don Strange Ranch, this is your charcoal of choice?
Absolutely.
We sent Tom a couple cases of Sterno charcoal lighter. Tom, what is it that you like about this product?
There are several things that I love about this product. First, it's a concentrated formula, so I use a lot less when I'm cooking. Secondly, it doesn't flare up like traditional lighter fluid does. It's odorless, so you don't smell anything. It's clean burning, and it's also a green product.
Now, does this charcoal lighter leave any taste to the food?
No, absolutely not.
Okay, so we've talked about the type of grill you use, the type of charcoal you prefer, and the charcoal lighter. So let's just see how you do it.
Let's do it.
We have the grill lit. We'll be cooking in no time. But first, let's take a step back and see how we got to this point. Tom, take us through a step-by-step.
Right, so remember this lights a little bit differently than normal charcoal lighter fluid. So what we want to do is start at one end, create a dollop, and then follow it with a trail to another dollop. And we'll continue that process along the charcoal until we have the surface area covered.
The coals are ashed over and we're ready to cook. A lot of coals in here, a lot of heat. Tell me, how can you gauge just how hot this is?
We like to use the hand test, and typically what we'll do is we'll put our hand about 5 inches over the top of the grate. If you can hold it there for 2 to 4 seconds, we know that the temperature is going to be between 425 and 525 degrees. From 5 to 7 seconds, we know that it's between 325 and 425 degrees. If you can hold it any longer than that, like 8 to 10 seconds, now you're at about a 225 to 250 degree heat, which is more of our slow cooking.
Gotcha. Tom, this looks great. What do we have cooking here?
Thank you. We actually have a seasoned grilled redfish, prime beef tenderloin, rack of lamb, Texas sausages, Texas marinated quail, and Don Strange's signature grilled white wing.
Terrific. Let's finish cooking and get it plated up.
Let's do it.
This is an absolutely beautiful spread brought to us by Don Strange Catering of San Antonio, Texas. Tom, thanks so much for doing this for us. We
Absolutely.
really appreciate it. For more information about Sterno Charcoal Lighter and all our great products, visit sternocandlelamp.com and follow us on Facebook and Twitter.